And I wanted to address something about R&B music. R&B music is everything. You know, people got these titles, but you have to understand the ingredients of R&B music is aspects of everything. You think about how hip hop blew up. They sampled R&B hits. Rappers sampled R&B songs. They sampled R&B to replace the singers. Think about it. They literally were told and instructed by the industry to replace what was there. So anytime you can sing R&B, you are considered the end all be all. That's the sad part that never gets taught or told. It's always R&B is kind of seen like the starter kit, your first home, your first car. It's always treated like, yeah, it's the cool thing until you get your feet wet, then you get in and you get better. It's never seen as what it really is, the end all be all. Yes, I would debate that with anybody because if you can do R&B music, you incorporate everything. You incorporated pop, you incorporate gospel, you can incorporate hip hop, you can incorporate jazz, rock, blues. You can incorporate all that in your music if you got it. You can incorporate jazz into it too. You can incorporate a fusion. So yes, the chord progressions and the stylings and the names, but it's all connected. R&B is a reflection of all things. Why isn't it never talked about as as important as others? And why has this always been downplayed and whitewashed and seen as kind of passe and pushed just like that and treated like an afterthought? Because you still got white artists that come along who, and if you're hip and you're down and you want to be down, you got to sound R&B. That's been going on forever and a day. You know, the old wow, look at that, hocus pocus act. So I wanted to take the time to just talk about that because R&B music is all forms of the music. It is everything. You know, if you can pull that off, obviously you got to write melodies, you got to write structure, you have to have choruses, you have to have leads, you have to have production, arrangement, tone. You have to be really detailed to pull that off. You have to have a strong fundamental mindset to understand and incorporate all that. You're not just somebody that is just anybody can do it, just fun and games. So to pull that off and to be great at it, you always got to understand the rhythm, the cadence, and everything of it, because how it impacts. That's what it does. Rock and roll is another name for R&B. You know, it's all connected. You know, so it's always found a way to tangle it and mangle it and downplay it, but it's always been the basis of all things that stir, that gets the music where it's supposed to be. R&B music never gets its just due. Never does. It's like it was some kind of insult if you're number one R&B that you didn't cross over pop. It's like some insult if you're a number one song and you didn't make it top 40 pop. That's how it's treated. Why is that? Because that's a racist agenda and a negative spin. But it was done like that on purpose. Even though it was the R&B that people were bopping to. It was the R&B that people was checking out for. The pop thing was after the fact. You know, you see it happen with artists all the time. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about the impact of R&B music and why it is the most important music because it indoctrinates and encompasses all styles of music. And for them, the Billy Bobs or country music fans, if you put a kick drum, tune your guitar in, and sing in key and not twang, you're doing R&B music. That way you won't have problems with Beyonce or problems with people that are incorporating what is part of the music already. Because it's all connected. It's no tone without it being an offshoot of R&B music. It's reflected in the rhythms and the groove. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come through, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.